Well, news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So we're going to move to the segment to speak a bit about Polkadot, mostly from an investment perspective. It will give you a head start. And then we are going to bring on Loon. So Loon has some interesting things to share of what have happened with Bitcoin in the world of crypto. So stay tuned for that. Let me share my screen. So, what you need to know about Polkadot as an investment. Now, Polkadot is a shared or shard heterogeneous multi-chain architecture which enables external networks as well as customized layer 1 parachains to communicate, creating an interconnected internet of blockchains. Now, the network uses an environmentally friendly proof of stake consensus algorithm. Polkadot helps to basically solve the interoperability problem by helping cryptocurrencies talk to one another, meaning individual blockchains are able to speak to each other because of Polkadot. So Polkadot, of course, relies on the relay chains, parachains, parathreads, and bridges. It is said that Polkadot is trying to solve what Ethereum is not able to solve. And even in the latest news, Ethereum 2.0 will still have scalability issues, and that is why Polkadot is the co-founder actually came out from Ethereum, and he actually built this to complement Ethereum. So the history of Gavin James Wood is an English computer scientist, co-founder of Ethereum, and creator of Polkadot and Kusama. Born in Lancaster, England, United Kingdom, he attended the Lancaster Royal Grammar School and graduated from the University of York with a Master of Engineering in Computer Systems and Software Engineering in 2002, and completed his PhD entitled Content-Based Visualization to Aid Common Navigation of Musical Audio in 2005. Brilliant guy. He has a lot of visions, ideas, and as well as hardcore programming language in which he can actually take that idea and bring it into this realm of reality. Now, of course, the ranking of this DOT current price is $26.10 as of this recording, and is ranked 9 on CoinGecko. Now, the value proposition, of course, there's three parts, basically the blockchain platform. So Polkadot provides the ecosystem with a new blockchain framework to build decentralized application and allowing builders to create specialized use cases that can scale independently. Also, upcoming applications built on Polkadot sub-rate framework will be able to operate in the best blockchain environment for its use case and still benefit from the greater blockchain ecosystem. This number 2 will be the currency asset. So DOT token uses facilitates the security of the network, and more applications built on top the Polkadot, the more DOT tokens are put to use in the platform for the leasing of parachain slot. Now, DOT token holders can therefore benefit from Polkadot ecosystem overall as it grows. Number 3, blockchain research. So Polkadot sub-rate framework gives blockchain researchers a new framework to test concepts and application. Software developers are familiar with popular development languages like WebAssembly and Rust can build smart contracts application, which makes it easier for experiments than Ethereum smart contracts native language, which not many developers have the experience with. So basically what this means in a whole is that the Polkadot is a set, is like an umbrella, and it also is an infrastructure, and with more features and capabilities coming into that infrastructure, other applications can actually other developers can actually build on top that and integrate with other blockchains outside of Polkadot. So of course, in terms of the tokenomics, total supply is about 1.1 billion. Current circulating supply is almost close to 1 billion also. The market cap right now is 25 billion. All-time high for the coin is at $49. All-time low is at $2.70. And as mentioned, today's price is at $26. So, of course, the risk cryptocurrencies are known for its volatility and fluctuations. Hence, investing in crypto can be risky. Now, the competing platform for Polkadot includes Polygon Avalanche, and Cosmos. So that's some other different platforms as well as tokens that we will be covering in future videos. So stay tuned. Now, of course, the opportunities you can have is staking. So you can stake your DOT to earn interest on it, a bit like a dividend paying stock. So when you stake a fund, you commit leaving to them untouched for a set period of time, and your tokens are used to validate the rest of the networks. Depending on how long you are willing to tie up your coins, it can pay an average of 10% in interest. Now, the rates change depending on how many coins are being staked. A number of projects also are running on its ecosystem. Polkadot has over 250 projects running on its network, according to Decrypt. Now, these range from gaming platforms to new cryptocurrencies and decentralized finance DeFi applications. Developers can use something called parachains to build applications. Now, these connect them back to the blockchain but reduce congestions on the main network. Polkadot has also attracted a digital asset management company that will fund the promising project on its ecosystem. So right now, as you can see, we have, I believe, completed the mainnet, Q1 and Q2. Right now, we are in between the bridging and the scaling up. That will run from Q1 to Q3 next year. And now we are actually coming into the bridging, which is Q3 and Q4 2021, where there will be parachain development, Polkadot crowdfunding, and parachain auction. So where to buy? You can get it on CoinHako, Tokenize, AAX, Crypto.com, Liquid, Kraken, Binance, and Huobi. Every time I keep pronouncing that wrongly. Apologize for that. So here's the link chart I have done. So for Polkadot, right now the price, as I mentioned, was about 26 when I was doing this. You can actually see that we are actually being supported at the $23, and of course we have a resistance of a $29 cap. So volume is slightly average daily, but we have not been supported by the moving average for 200, which comes up to I think closely enough to about 28. So let's see in the next coming months, especially when we come into that bull run up, can Polkadot break this barrier and be supported by its moving average? So of course, the near term would be about $26. Long term, of course, I'm being a bit on the conservative side, which is $40 per coin. Now, of course, there are speculations that says that this coin is predicted to at least hit $200. So how that is being conjured, I won't be able to advise on that. So as mentioned, be clear on the your mode of risk tolerance, as well as what you intend to do when the market dips. Now, of course, this is a disclaimer. This is more of education, right? So this is not any forecast or based on the industry involving any clients. Any factors will not involve root zones. You have to do your own due diligence when trading. And how you can get started in cryptocurrency with little basic knowledge, how you can reduce risk while getting consistent returns in crypto. You can also learn how to get started while holding on to a full-time job by joining us on Root Zones. So with that, let me stop sharing my screen. Manish?
Wow. Awesome coverage of art. It's amazing coin, has a very good future. They have a very good project, and they tag to very good project. And there was a time which I think in May 15th, 2021, it was $49. The all-time
Yes.
high price was $49, and from
Right.
there it's dropped, and it has a potential to go higher. Of course, as part of disclaimer, it's not a financial advice, and I think you can do further more research on this. We were also wondering that how come this Polkadot is drastically went down from $50 to even less than half, and then still on 29, I think 25 or 29. So yet to recover and yet to break his previous all-time high, which was 49.35, was on May 15th, 2021.
Right.
I think 4 months back.
Yeah, I
And
guess
you
all the
know what
altcoin.
was the all-time low? You will be surprised. It's such a great project, and it went down at $2.70.
Yeah, I wish I covered that in the
Always.
presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were also hacked, I think, from some exploit in 2017. So that actually broke the confidence. But this guy is a visionary also. I saw some of the videos today, and I thought that they have great ideas. Of course, it might be a bit difficult to really anticipate how this technology can actually overcome Cosmos, can even overcome Ethereum. So I think that, Manish, I will leave that in your good hands because you are the tech genius when it comes to blockchain. So
Yeah.
maybe for those who are tech guys, techie fellas, you want to know how this integration works, someone like
Yeah.
Manish would be able to
So yeah, probably
answer.
I'm not going to bore you guys with all these technical stuff. I think we'll be only sharing the interesting stuffs. You'll be surprised and you'll be amazed with our information, with our research. And Wayne covered quite detail about Polkadot, and it was very much needed. The reason is this is amazing project. It's not just a meme coin, and it's just not with any reason. They have they have a vision for this project, and it is they tagged with the very great projects and the brilliant mind as well.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what we were also surprised why the price is going down, whether it is something suspicious. We want to find out more detail about it. Thanks, Wayne, for covering that.
Thanks. So Janab is asking a question on MNG. I think MNG we covered last week. Janab, if you stay all the way to the end, we will maybe answer on the risk reward ratio. Because you saw that when we actually was doing that, we were at 0.01. We went up to close to almost touching 10 cents. Now we, of course, it's back to 0.05, but we'll explain to you on the risk reward maybe towards the end. So with that, let's bring on our dear friend Mr. Loon. So Loon, so when Loon comes on, because Bitcoin is doing well, let's play the where's
Look,
that
dance.
the Loon dance. Amazing small snippets. When the first Bitcoin actually ran up, I believe that was after 21st of July.
Yeah.
So Loon. Oh,
Oh, sorry. After the month of sweating bullets.
no, shedding bullets. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Manish, are you going to cover something on the some how
Yeah.
tos? Yeah,
Yep.
before we open up the channels and have the conversation.
Yeah.
So while Manish sets that up, join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook at 9 p.m. Singapore time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are based in the US. And if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And oh, by the way, below we actually put our link to our Root Zones Telegram. So join us. So whenever we go live, you guys can actually hop on and connect with the community. Manish, back to you. Back to you.
Yep. So let me bring up one crypto token, which name is Halo, and the short name is Hot. So before I start telling about this token, I was doing a research about this token from past 2 3 days, and it's quite very technical details and tagged with very very great projects and brilliant mind behind this project. So while covering this, I might be excited, and I'll say that something that you might get influence and you think that okay, let's invest in this crypto. But I just wanted to give you a disclaimer. It's just for educational purpose. Don't go with my excitement. You do your own research, and before investing, please think twice. All right, so this token is listed in all the major exchange, and it's one of the. I would say that this is one of the best blockchain project as of now. I can see that, and they have a great potential also. The price is not very high as of now. It's running on 1 cent, and all-time high it was around 3 cents, and then it went down and it started recovering. So hollow price today is 1 cent. I would say that within 24 hours trading volume of 241 million. Hot price is up almost 10.5, and in the last 24 hours, it is circulating a supply of 180 billion hot coins, a total supply of 178 billion. If you are looking to buy or sell hollow, just log into Binance, our favorite exchange, and you'll be able to do your exchanges with your USDT or BNB. Holochain enable a distributed wave with a user autonomy built directly into architecture and protocol. Data is used in our lived and shared experience. Distributing the storage and processing of that data can change how we can coordinate and interact. The digital integration under user control, Holochain liberates our online lives from corporate control over a choice and information. Holochain is an energy efficient post blockchain ledger systems decentralized application platform that use peer to peer networking for processing agent centric agreement and consensus system between users. So let me take you through the website. If you see the website there, how it works is host on a Holo networks, buy and plug in one of our pre-configured Holo ports. They have later I will show you a certain device Holo ports, or after a beta install on a Holo on your existing device. There is two way. I think I'm going to cover later part. They have software which you can install it in your system to mine it a hollow coin, hollow fuel coin, and you can buy their own device also. That device is very energy efficient. It's not going to consume lots of energy. Later I'm going to show you. And then it moves to a second phase which provide computing power. Holo will run in the background when application need hostings. Your device provide a storage and processing on, and after that once your computings process their validations, you will be able to earn Holo fuel. So Holo fuel is one of their token which is hosted in their blockchain. And if you can see here, let me just brief you first here. Uh, okay, so if you see there, they have something called HoloPort and HoloPort Plus. It comes with all the necessary computing powers. They have a processor, storage, RAM, and internet connectivity connections. It's very portable device. You can just buy it. The price also not very high, and connect to your network. This device is going to validate all the blockchain and smart contract processes, and after that you will be able to earn a hollow fuel token. So here how it works: hollow credits are designed to power distributed application operated by a network of a host who provide a computing power. So I'm not going to go on very much technical details because I don't want to bore you guys. The simple funda for this is you can mine hollow fuel by two method. One is compare hollow ports, which you can buy this device from their website, from their official website, or you can install their software in your machine and you can mine hollow fuel. So this is one way of earning, and this is quite technical details are there, which I might need it more time to do more research on this project, because I am also very much interested. This looks really amazing. Today I have just covered I think 1 or 2% of this project. Probably in upcoming sessions I'll be sharing more details about it, and that's all for today.
Manish, just a quick question. How can we purchase this?
From their official website you can purchase this Holochain.
From the official website.
Yeah, which is this. You'll be able to purchase this. It costs around $250 to $300 US dollars.
Okay.
Very
okay.
cheap.
Awesome. Don't know why I'm getting some loot back.
Oh,
Very highly.
is it? From my
Yeah.
side, looks all okay.
No, now it's okay. I think after you plug in your earpiece.
No, I was in.
You did something, right?
I just take out and plug in back.
So now it's okay. Much better.
Okay.
So before we go to the segment, let me just see what's happening on the market side of things. As always, very interesting. We are 78 since Loon. Every time when Loon does the Loon dance, 78. So 16, of course, the fear is the fear index of the stock market. We always just keep eyes there because it correlates back to the crypto space. Looking back at 1 year, as always, we can see that during C19 we were down. We had a recent May 21st, I believe, after the Saturday Night Live, we started the trend of all the dips, and the coins actually went into, to be honest, 50% off. So most of us actually started to acquire the coins, but we had to go through at least 3 months of fear that's coming into the marketplace. And then suddenly after the 21st of July, we are back up again. So that's something that we can look forward to in the next coming 3 months. So cryptocurrency, of course, we are still at the $2 trillion, 2.1. In fact, it was slightly lower today, but we have climbed up, and it's going to be a very good week next week. I will tell you why shortly. So Bitcoin in the last 24 hours is up by 3.47, Ethereum is up by 2.79, Cardano is up by 4.14, BNB is up by 1.55, USDT is down by 0.05, XRP is up by 3.62, Dogecoin is up by 4.470. Solana has a lot of inflow of money has came into Solana. They move up to 8th rank at 13.98. USDC is also down by 0.06, and Polkadot has made it to the top 10. So quite interesting for Solana. Great run. Price prediction, of course, for Solana is 250
Wow, every
US
time when I
dollars.
see this, I feel very.
Manish, yeah, 3x.
I seriously feel that okay, I missed this.
Yeah, we missed this. We missed it. We
This
got
is
in,
one
but
coin
not
and
as much.
X Infinity. Yeah, whenever I see these two coin, right, X Infinity and then this Solana, I put like this and then always think.
Exactly. And then also, but the opportunity is there again still. Manish, for the next 3 months, we're going to a very nice bull run. Of course, Bitcoin, we are still waiting for the upgrade for Taproot. Ethereum 2.0 is coming out. Cardano in October will be a full-fledged launch of the third phase, I believe. USDT, of course, currently going through audit, so there's some risk there. Binance has recently converted their organization model to become more financial centric. So the CEO CZ is actually looking to become more financial compliance, and Binance is one of the biggest in terms of exchanges. There's over 399 exchanges. XRP, of course, is going through a lawsuit. They might, as what Loon mentioned, get a slap on the hand, pay the fine, and continue, because they are all in the banking financial services sector. Dogecoin, of course, price target is still $1. Will that happen this year? It is yet to say, but the Doge community and army are still strong, every day cheering and hoping that this becomes the currency of the world, while Ethereum becomes the bond and Bitcoin becomes the gold. Solana, of course, is the Ethereum killer. So let's see, can Solana hit $250?
And
Polkadot?
the sad part about Solana is, if you see our previous videos, when it was
Yeah.
on $29, we keep on saying that it's one of our favorite coin,
Exactly. And we showed the price, Manish. We showed the price was
Yeah.
at 29, and we had projected 50, but I didn't know that Solana can actually hit this. And now the price prediction for Solana will be 200.
Whichever token or crypto are tagged to amazing projects or very good projects, definitely they have a very good future as well.
Exactly. So looking back, of course, if you invested in the cryptocurrency space in the last month, 1 month ago, you would have gotten 26% for Bitcoin, Ethereum 41%, Cardano almost 1x your money, 55% for BNB coins, XRP 74%, even with the lawsuit, Dogecoin 37%, Solana would have been a 2x money. So if you invested $100 in Solana, you would have gotten 300, almost close to 2x, so $200 back. Polkadot, of course, 82%. Now, for those who are new, if you want to look at this, 1 year is, of course, these are all crazy numbers, right? So Bitcoin will give you 3x, Ethereum 7x, Cardano would give you 24x, BNB 20x, right? XRP, okay, XRP didn't do well for 1 year, you get 300%. Dogecoin, of course, 87%. So your $1 would give you 87. Can you imagine if you put $1,000? How much would that be? $87,000. Solana, of course, is 23x. So and so forth. Now, of course, if you are looking at the Bitcoin charts, the last 10 years, this is a great way to, is currently showing as hodl. I know Loon is very happy because 90% of his money goes into Bitcoin. He has invested close to how much, Loon? To 300K. So
Wow,
Loon has invested
Loon
$300,000 in Bitcoin. He's a
300.
hodler, and I think he will be a millionaire
He
by
is the
end
Michael
of this.
Saylor of Singapore.
He's the Michael
No,
Saylor
lah.
of Singapore.
I'm the small shrimp of the plankton of
Small
Singapore.
Yeah, we have the small stream.
Plankton,
So anyways, yeah, there's an algorithm here. We won't get into that. I'm not a mathematician, so I just look at this rainbow and know that it's still a good time to hodl. Now, blockchain, of course, when we look at the blockchain, you can see we are climbing since the $3 trillion mistake from
slowly we
China.
are climbing in the block.
Yeah. So good run up from North America. They have actually invested a lot of money to bring up the minings. And also some parts of China have already settled in. It will still take them until sometime in October, where it ties up with Bitcoin Taproot upgrade. So that's where we will see more transactions, more faster speed to actually get that volume going and see the price movement. Now, before we go and open up the channels, I know there's a lot of questions coming in. Let me share my screen on the total market cap. So that's something that I spent some time today since I have the time. So this crypto total market cap actually gives you a visual representative of the inflow of money coming into the crypto space, which is 2.1 trillion. If you look at the current trend and using Fibonacci, you can actually see that the golden cross, meaning the moving average of 50, the yellow one, is going to cross. It is going to cross.
Yeah,
so
it's
all
going
the
to get
coins,
the golden cross. Yeah.
yeah, it's going to cross. So when it cross, we can always correlate that back because 50% dominance of Bitcoin is taking the money of the $2 trillion market. So you can see a very nice channel up. Right now, the support for the total market cap is 1.9 trillion. However, yesterday, in the last 2 days, we have finished the options. We have finished the futures. So now there's no resistance, no selling pressure. So a lot of buyers will be coming in the next week. So I'm going to see Bitcoin have a very nice run up.
Yeah, this golden cross is good for crypto industry because when the Bitcoin is stable, that means all other altcoin will go on moon.
Exactly. So very nice, good support at 1.9 because Manish, when we were during the sometime in May onwards, the market cap was at 1.4 trillion. So having a nice support at 1.9, at least there's half a trillion inside the total market cap. So we will keep eyes on this. We will cover this moving forward on a weekly basis to see where we can trend in the coming weeks. So that's all I have. We can open up the channel.
Open up the channel. I think today lots of our friends, colleagues, and
there's a lot of questions.
known people are here, and then some new people also here.
Yeah. So Janab, I hope I answered your question. Yeah, thanks for the comment that on the fundamentals for MNG coin. Captain from not Captain. Captain was Royal Q. Sorry. MNG is
admin from MNG Group.
Yeah, from MNG Group. So the MNG is not Mango because most people get a bit confused when they type MNG. It's actually Moon Nation. So it's a gaming NFT crypto. It means when you play the game, you can earn digital tokens and you can stake those tokens and also get something called reflections, which means that when you buy, sell, or trade, you are getting paid on top of that token price. And right now,
so
I think it's at 5 cents.
Every transactions you 3% every transactions. The 3% will be shared to hodlers.
Right, and if you look at Infinity that Manish spoke about, the coin was also at 2 cents for Infinity, and today it's trading at Manish at what, 80 bucks?
89.
That's few $1,000
whenever
explosion.
I see that coin, right, we put like this, no?
Yeah, in other words, if you invested $1,000, you would have gotten 248,000 in just 1 year, just for 1K. So that we have been recently moving into the gaming NFT. Hi Melvin, hi Lawrence. Solana,
Hi Melvin, hi Lawrence.
Yeah, Melvin, Solana is price prediction is at 250, but of course, as mentioned, we will start to pull out our money by November and December. I have a chart here that I can maybe just share, just for you, Melvin. Let's see this if I can share. So this is actually the tracking of Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin, for the last 7 years, since 2015 to 2021, the rate actually shows the time where Bitcoin is at this lowest. So of course, if you are buying during this time, this will be your dollar cost average. You can acquire more coins. However, for the green, if you look over the last 3 years, this is really Christmas bonus, because this is the time where the all the coins will start to go up 2x and 3x, and you can see that happening this year.
So if you see here for 2021, the August and then the September is already bullish.
For all the altcoins, right, to reach whatever prediction they need to go, Bitcoin must first reach the prediction first. So Bitcoin is the one that brings up all the altcoins. All right.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is I would say, the foundation.
The mother, right?
Yes.
Like
the foundation of the skyscraper. So in order for you to
The
build
mother
higher,
of all crypto.
yeah, your skeletons must be good. Your foundation must be good. So Bitcoin is the one to go. Once Bitcoin reaches 100k potential, the rest will be 2, 3, or 4x. Depends on what coin it is. Alright, so
Right.
you, as an investor, alright, why is Bitcoin important? Why do why we always refer to Bitcoin? Alright, because it's the first of its kind, and then it's the most adopted one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is almost like what, 50% of the market. So
Yeah,
1.5
50%. If you
50%,
look
right?
at the charts that I always share, where was that? I think it was this chart. You can actually see the block itself already. It's about
Correct.
50%.
Yeah.
The dominance
Oh,
is here.
See the green. Yeah. So the
Look at
dominance.
the green, no? This is the one of the best color.
Yeah.
This is the land of milk and honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct. The grassland. Right? So, as for what will Bitcoin hit 20k? We must ask the expert. All right. So one thing I'm gonna cover today is how to differentiate FUD and FOMO. Right. So FUD is fear, uncertainty and doubt.
and doubt.
Then FOMO is fear of missing out. Right? This is what the media use to actually shake off all the loose hands, to manipulate. They try to manipulate. In the traditional markets, the currency and the stock market, gold prices, all are being manipulated by big companies and
Yeah.
others.
So this
Then
is
how
part
they
of
do it-
game,
Yeah.
Loan. This is part of game. If this happens, then
Yeah.
only the crypto market will be
One thing-
volatile, and then we'll be able
Yeah.
to trade more.
Yeah. One thing the crypto market is different from all these traditional markets is that it's 100% transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
that's true.
cannot hide the transactions. Very simple one. So what they do, they spread news. All right, they come up. They say that experts say Bitcoin will not hit, or it will go down back to 20,000 or whatever price they say. Just to
And
make
then
sure.
are
just
they
to
revealing the expert's
spread
name
the
or not?
fear. Yeah, correct. So what expert?
No, are they?
It can be some auntie uncle at the coffee shop saying, I hear my grandson say you'll go down to 20,000. Experts analysts say, oh yeah. From where? But what we do here
We
is
want
we
to meet
separate-
those experts, no?
Yeah, we need to separate from the news and the FUD. Okay, so the news, why is it everybody is so bullish? Right now, all the major institutes are buying up Bitcoin.
Right.
All the countries are regulating crypto. You never hear regulation for crypto until now.
I think
Which is 13 years later.
recently Wayne shared the Bitcoin ATMs which
Yeah.
been installed
It's nuts,
on
man.
El
Yeah,
Salvador.
Yeah, it's not only El Salvador, it's all over US. Okay, don't talk about those small countries. Talk about big countries. What are they doing?
I get
So-
one crypto card. That's all enough for me, and
I have
that
it, I
is
have
for my
crypto.com.
holidays.
Yeah. So you must look at all the countries. What are they doing? So big companies
Yeah,
and countries. that
I'm in a
control
good
all the
mood
things.
today.
Yeah, he's
Hi, Samuel.
high. He Cardano very high today. All green. So back to the topic about FUD, news, and FOMO. Right, how to differentiate is about how you look at the news. So the news say that they're going to regulate crypto. Okay, up till now, 13 years later, then they try to regulate. Why? because they know they cannot catch up. They need to do something about it so they can catch up. So
That's why they're
now
coming with
above
the
curve.
infrastructure bill. It's still not passed yet, but again,
It's a stupid bill. Spending $1.3 trillion again. Okay, we're talking about the American bill that try to regulate all the crypto. Also, the printing of money for the infrastructure. So printing of money is just like pressing a button, print, print, print. There's no backing behind it. So
Right.
and then we just heard that the SEC say that there's no changes in interest rate. That means what? They
Yep.
just can just print all over the place. So
Yep.
what people do, they buy things. So you can see right now there's a spike in all the traditional markets. Soon you come to crypto. Very very simple, and all these things you need to know. Difference is crypto is all transparent. You can search people's wallet online if you know the wallet, or
Yeah,
you can just
of
search
course.
Yep. We
what
have
they
covered
have.
in
They
in a
need to
previous videos
know.
that how you can.
Yeah, for all big companies, they need to publicly traded companies. They need to declare what assets they have every year. All right, so
Right.
this is where you can see from what they say and what they do.
That's right.
All right, so they declare they have how many Bitcoin or shares in Bitcoin. They don't buy Bitcoin itself, but they buy the shares for Bitcoin or shares in mining company exchanges. Like CoinDesk recently, they just announced that they're going to put 50% of the profits back into crypto, and that
Right.
is a lot of profit. Okay, CoinDesk is a publicly traded listed exchange. All right, so that is a very big news.
Which
Not
one?
only that,
CoinDesk, is it?
yeah, CoinDesk. Entire countries is going to adopt Bitcoin. Next month is the first month, September, right? For
Yeah,
El Salvador.
El
Yeah,
Salvador,
the
we covered
first
that 3
country in
months
the
ago.
world to
Yep.
adopt legal candle. That means
No,
El
but
Salvador
is the Bitcoin rollout in El Salvador or not? That's the question. Because what I understand is they still having some challenges which they are working on it.
yeah. Then after them work this already. So we have a question, right?
Appreciate if you can give your opinions on how to retain the gains during the end of the bull run. Is exiting to USDT or other stable coins that way. Silver, basically. Anybody else? You want to take the shot at this question?
So this is also what you need to know is how to take profit. Okay, normally what I do, is when you at least have 1x or 2x or 10x. Okay, then you take out your primary. Okay, you can store it away in currency, in fiat or in USDT or USDC. Alright, depends on which exchange you go. So taking profit is like you need to set a number for you to say that okay, maybe I got 20%, I take about 20% first. Okay, or 30%, I take about 30% first. Then you park in your stable coin. So once
Yeah, stable
the
coin
bull
like
market,
USDT, BUSD,
yeah, all these
right?
USDC also, yeah, all these stable coins also can.
Right.
Or
I would personally advise not to just park everything into USDT. For a simple
Yeah.
reason is currently they are going through an audit because they claim that they are actually 1-to-1 with the US dollar. But if that is not true and the auditors find out, and USDT has we have covered this, Manish, in the previous video. So if you check out our previous video on USDT, you can find out the current issue that is about
Yeah,
USDT.
and if you know these stable coin, if it crash, very hard to recover.
yeah,
The
Yes.
recovery
That-
will not be so fast.
yeah, that is
Correct.
the problem with stablecoins. Stablecoins is minted. That means they just print, print.
Right.
Print.
Right.
So I think as of now, BUSD is one of the safest option because Binance gives lots of options when you have a
BUSD, Manish.
BUSD, yeah,
BUSD, yes, I agree.
Binance US dollars. I
Right.
can say that.
So, Silver, if you
would-
watch one of our videos, we talk about Royal Q. Most of our USDT is left in Binance for that reason because the robot that we use to trade for us actually uses USDT. I've actually written to Royal Q to ask whether is it possible to give us the option to pair with BUSD. If that is true,
Yeah.
then we remove the risk. But I think they haven't.
Then because they have already given us a risk coverage in the terms of exchange. They have two exchange platforms integration. One is Binance and another one is Huobi, I think. So similar way, if they could have given us $2 or two US dollars to trade in, it will be great also.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
Totally.
for going as for investing, make sure you know investing is not gambling. So if you, it's okay to once in a while buy a lottery ticket, like what we do in all the coins, all the random coins. But to invest for life changing wealth, right? It's always good to go with the strongest crypto there is, which is Bitcoin. Yeah. So that's why I have done 99% of mine in Bitcoin.
But I have one clarification, because now Bitcoin, if you see, most of the people has this thing in the mind that it's already too late to invest in.
Yes.
Why I'm saying this, I tell you. Even if you are going to hit 100K, it's just 2x for us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You're right.
if I whatever money I'm going to invest here, I'll be getting a 2x. Where we have in other altcoins, the potentials are even higher.
Yeah, but I have a counter for that.
Yep.
There's 11,000 big crypto out there. So how much you wanna put inside? How many lottery tickets you wanna buy?
That's why the portfolio comes into the picture, where 40,
That's why correct.
40,
what
50,
we
10.
what we do for root zones is that they are 50, 20, 20, 10.
Yeah.
Right. We put our portfolio differently. So it all depends on how you want to do. All right. So Silver have another question.
Yeah, maybe I'll just share a quick one. I'll just give a overview a bit about root zones so that you guys maybe can maybe understand what exactly we do. I'll just put this up so the screen is bigger. So basically, let me just share my screen. Zoom this full screen mode. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Okay. So basically, I will actually create a video specifically for this so that you guys get the fundamentals right, which is very important when it comes to investing. So the rich, we know, don't work for money. Basically, if you read Robert Kiyosaki's series, you will know that we come from the philosophy that we should be cash poor but asset rich. So that's how, if you look at the profit and loss statement of an individual, you can see the income, the expenses, the assets, as well as the liability. Asset allocation, as what Manish pointed out, is very critical. When you look at this asset allocation, you are actually talking from a personal point of view. We haven't even gone into the investments side of things. So the question you should be asking yourself is, can you live with your current salary on 50%? If you can live on 50%, then the next 50%, the remaining 50% should be put into a different allocation. Example, charity, if you are the type of person who believes in giving. 10% in education. When I say education, I'm not talking about degrees or PhDs. I'm talking about skill-based certification. So if you are in the technology space, you'll be looking at AWS, blockchain, investing, so take up skills to acquire knowledge. And you have play. Play, of course, is entertainment, going on travels. Of course, now with C19, most of my play money will be putting into the financial freedom account. So the FF financial freedom account basically is where you buy your freedom from a daytime job so that you don't have to work a single day in your life. Long-term savings plan is if you are planning for your children, education, marriage, those big ticket items. So you should be thinking in terms of long-term and start savings. So there's 5 asset classes in the financial world. There's cryptocurrencies. When I say cryptocurrency, that is the definition of root zones, because in the real world, cryptocurrency is still considered as a digital goods. So it's not still considered as now with El Salvador coming as a legal tender, maybe over a period of time, people will recognize this as an official asset class. So most countries are taxing people for trading cryptocurrency, and recently even in the Philippines. So that we will start to see a lot of government trying to capitalize on the cryptocurrency. Then we have paper assets, real estates, commodities, of course, gold, silvers, and many other things like oil. You have rice, you have corn.
How do you think that, what is the future of commodities these days? Do you think we should consider?
Yeah, of course. I will cover that shortly. So
no, I was knowing this answer from Loon, so that's why this.
So what happens is, I'll come to that money shortly. So in paper assets, this gentleman here, he's Ray Dalio. So he's the Wizard of Wall Street, and he has given an all fair weather kind of portfolio in the traditional market. So during his time when he came out with this, and he has 2,000 analysts working for him, and this portfolio actually produces 17% per annum. In the crypto space, Ray has bought a bit of Bitcoin, but I'm actually curious whether he would actually include it into this. So I just put it here so that you understand that even if you look at this percentage compared to the crypto, we are talking of two different worlds, really worlds apart.
Stocks where it comes. I don't think so. The stocks is here, right?
This
Yeah,
is a
so-
stock. That you have long-term bonds. You have 30% stocks.
Five asset class stock comes where
Yeah.
in the five asset class. This
Stocks,
crypto,
paper assets.
paper assets.
Yeah, so paper assets is your bonds, fixed deposits, your long-term bonds, anything to do with papers. So that comes under paper asset. This is just on a macro level, so that if you deep dive into it, you can find a lot of other assets. Then of course, if we talk about the two mindsets, so you have the Warren Buffett mindset, you have the George Soros, and you have to be very clear in terms of these two mindset, because in the
They
crypto
have to be in
space,
both.
there is this dynamic of both at play. So
Yeah.
very different from Warren Buffett, very different from George Soros. You can actually see as we go down. So George Soros will, in Woodzone's crypto portfolio, it will be Bitcoin, hodl, 50%. So we never sell Bitcoin unless, of course, Bitcoin runs and hit that million. And George Soros kind of mindset will be trading all these coins. Now the percentage is just for depiction. It's not the exact percentage of root zones. This is just so that we can actually explain to you. So we are
It just
trading
depends which kind of mindset more on you. Like I think as of now, the people
Yeah, like
more
how you
towards
want
that.
to, how you want to grow your wealth lah. This is just
Yeah.
a picture to show you.
Yeah,
what we
neither
do.
one is better. We just decided to have long-term perspective as well as short-term. So long-term, of course, dollar cost average in the bull cycle, when it's high, even if we put in as a monthly to buy Bitcoin, we will get lesser coins. But during the volatility, we actually make money mostly on the trading, and take that money and buy back into Bitcoin. So there's this dance between trading mindset as well as long-term mindset. So depending how, like what Manish pointed out, what is your kind of personality? Are you the type value investing? Because the next slide you will see the different kinds of terms used. So this will help you understand the different mindset. So as a trader, you'll be talking about buying and selling. You'll be talking about fast profits, shortest possible time to get back your return on investment, graph technical charts. You'll be taking risks, high risks, especially within crypto itself. But as a value investor, which is like Warren Buffett, you buy and hold. You look for passive income through dividends. You read financial statement, and you'll be constantly learning a lot. So understand this lingo, because as we start to talk, sometimes you will notice myself and Manish will change between a long-term perspective as well as short-term, because it's a dance between both. And now with all investments of that 5 asset class which I mentioned, there's these 4 that always come into play: the fundamentals, the technicals, the risk, as well as the cash flow. So if you apply this to real estate, to gold, to any investment in the world, you will always find these 4. So this is just on a high level. Of course, there's different set of questions for different instruments that you will be investing in, which maybe sometime in the future we will cover. And there's 2 emotions that you have to take note as a investor: fear and greed. So of course you will go through optimism all the way to, and what we always know at the terms as what we highlighted: buy the rumors and sell the news. So it's what Loon has said: fear, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and it helps create that volatility, as what Manish has pointed out, as well as FOMO, the fear of missing out. So these 2 forces are in play, and our job in Root Zone is to watch what is the narrative that is happening in the market, and we go against that. When people are fearful, we become buyers. When people are confident that this thing is going to be a bull, we start to look at selling and hedging and protecting our losses. So that's something to think about. And of course, as always, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So so that's all I have, guys. Silva, I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, this is seriously, it's a basic of finance which
Very
you have covered
basic.
it, and everybody should be aware.
Yeah.
So why Mani say why buy community? Why do not buy community?
Yes, let's have this conversation.
Yeah, this one is interesting.
Let's have
Why,
this conversation.
Right now, the labor shortage for all the world is driving the market crazy. It's bringing up all the prices. Why is there a labor shortage? Stupid virus lah. Lock people down, cannot work. So everybody will need to. There's no truck drivers, there's no factory workers, there's no people cutting down trees, and no people in the mines. Very simple. Right? Nobody can work. So how existing supplies go down, demand go up, the price go up. Very simple. For you to buy it right now is buying high. Then you will drop when the things recover. How? Then you go down and you lose money. So commodities, not it's not financial advice, but I will not buy it. Okay. So right now, why crypto? Okay. Why I say just go to crypto? First of all, it's finite. That means there's only 21 million bitcoins.
Right.
Once it's bought up or moved up or lost or burned, whatever, there's not going to be any more bitcoin anymore. Everything else can be printed, minted, or mined. Okay, that's infinite. We don't know the ending to that. Okay, so what people is doing right now is storing the money somewhere. Okay, as you say, inflation is coming due to supply going down, demand going up, lack of manpower. That's it. They have the what is happening in the world. Don't say Singapore. Singapore is too small. Cannot affect the world. So what is happening in China, India, US? Big markets. US right now, record number of jobs created, but also record number of unemployment. Why? Yeah, people is not working. That's the government printing money for them. Who want to work when you have free money?
Yep.
Right. So what's happening? The price of mayonnaise go up. Stupid one. Mayo go up 100%. Last time 1 gallon maybe cost few bucks. Now 1 gallon cost $10. It's nuts, man. Alright, wood, timber. Alright, 1 ton maybe $6, whatever. One 6x4. They say 6x4 $6. Now $60. Why? There's no lumberjack. There's nobody working in the thing. Alright, food is going up. There's no food, no beef in some states. No chicken in some states. Why? There's no farms? No, just that there's no people to slaughter the chickens. These type of things need people to do. And if there's no people to do, there's no stock. And when there's no stock, what happens? Price goes up.
Yep.
That is what we call inflation. Right? And we can see in Singapore also, prices of things are going up and up and up and up. Alright, so right now in China, major lockdown due to the Delta variant. The whole port of some city just locked down. No one is going out, no one is going in.
Right.
So our exports, our imports are all affected. We have not affected now because we have stockpile. But once our stockpile goes away, how now? How when? Right? So this is why I said go into...
There are paper commodities as well, right? You need not to be physically buy the gold or silver.
Correct. There are paper commodities, but all these are printed and all these are minted. That means they can create more out of nothing, out of thin air.
Yeah. This happened when President Nixon took out the gold from the dollar in August 15, 1971. So
Yeah. I was just telling Wayne why Vice President Kamala Harris come to Southeast Asia. Why? They want us to buy their bonds lah. What are bonds?
Yeah.
Bonds means that it's a promise. You buy this amount, I'll pay you back interest in a few years' time.
it's just
all.
another way to keep the bubble alive. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
the
we
bubble
just
gets bigger.
We just heard from the SEC, there will be no increase in interest rate, of course lah. Increase or die lah. All will default mah.
Right.
Increase and don't pay only lah.
Right.
Yeah.
We was actually supposed during the, I think the C19, we was actually supposed to see gold actually hit a 3,000 per ounce, but then we
But
printed
the
more money.
volatility will not be as like a stock or crypto in the gold market.
Yeah.
And
Gold is
it
actually
requires a
more
lot
like-
of time to
Very
develop
long.
your-
There is two types of gold. There's a physical and a digital gold.
Yeah,
Digital gold, the same thing, just print only. That's how you know how much gold
Digital
they
gold
have.
also the price tagged to the physical gold only.
Yes,
You cannot
and-
just increase the price.
And just
They
to let
say
you
the
know,
Thai lah,
in
just like-
Singapore, the digital gold you cannot buy on Saturday and Sunday. It's not 24 hours. So if you see a flash, like I think I covered 5% drop of gold. I think last month I went to UOB Gold and I wanted to buy, and they told me I have to wait till Monday morning. So
By the time the market will be up.
by the time the market. So there's a pros and cons for digital gold, because if you take the physical gold, you need a place to store it. So that's something to take note.
I sell all my physical gold.
Lun is tired of waiting like a snail.
Yeah, that's why the
He's
gold-
all in on the crypto.
The
One
gold is
big
like
bet.
very slowly it will go up. Very slowly.
It's
Maybe
very simple. And you know that something is going to revolutionize the whole financial market. Why would you want to stick to the old one? You like a new car coming out, you know that this new car needs this engine. Then you go and buy the old engine for what?
Loon invested in a new gold, no Bitcoin.
Yeah, he's heavily into it.
I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because
For me, Loon, my perspective is always spreading risk, because even in the crypto space, it's not regulated as a whole. So I'm always cautious of until at some point, you know.
So about regulation, very simple. Right? You must think about how you must get into the minds of this government. Would you rather kill a golden goose or feed the golden goose?
Of course, I will feed the golden goose.
Correct. So what they're doing now? They're gonna tax you for the golden egg. Will they want to kill you?
They won't.
Alright.
Yep.
Exactly. Very simple. And the only person who want to kill, right, is crazy people like China.
What if your Bitcoin now the new tax rule started coming in Singapore? Then
I
how
pay.
you pay?
Yeah,
Pay,
Loon, I
That's the
pay.
reason.
I will pay the tax. But you know,
No
Singapore
choice.
being
You
an
have to pay.
economic,
We have to.
No, it's not no choice. It's good. Why? First of all, okay, a lot of this is not being taught in school. If you pay your tax, you get good financial record. Means you can get your loans easier. Means you have more ways of playing with money. Right? So
Yep.
you pay your taxes, you contribute to CPF. If you're in Singapore, please do it. Especially do it as young as possible. Okay, the longer record you have, the better it is. The easier you can get into loan, the more loan you can get. The cheaper the interest. It's all stacked up one. Because very simple one. We are all golden gooses.
yeah. But
Okay.
I just want to put this because Loon is mentioning this. I just want to put if we have actually a government is looking at it, just don't forget, Mr. Government, that Singapore is ranked number 1 for
Correct.
economic freedom.
That's why you
So-
always encourage to pay your taxes, contribute to CPF, which is
Right,
good.
so yeah, it's good. So Singapore, I mean, so far Singapore doesn't charge tax based on capital appreciation, so that's something amazing. Second, of course, is New Zealand. We have ranking of Australia, fourth Switzerland, and Ireland. So we are actually blessed to be born in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, this is what I'm going to do for my son. I'm going to ask him to go and work in 16, pay CPF. Then from there, he work every year like this, right? Then next time, he go buy house, whatever, take loan, easier for him.
Right.
All right. So, I think Silver has this question: what at the height of BTC exit in the altcoins, or exit to stablecoins? I think the altcoins will go before BTC. If you look at the charts, right, all your altcoins will go before BTC.
Yep.
And then the fall will not be as bad as all the altcoins. Your altcoins will boom, then the BTC will.
Right. So decide what you want to do for us in Root Zones. Again, dollar cost average on Bitcoin. The rest of the altcoins we trade, and we also use the help of robots because we are busy working on projects on the day, as well as when we sleep and the European markets and the US market pour money in. We want the robots to actually trade for us sideways, downways, or up. So Loon, thank you again. We have clocked the 1 hour. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
then
so
we
to-
always do the dance.
We can do
So
that
fast,
then.
we-
Okay, one
you're hiding-
dance.
you-
So maybe that will usher in the the bull. Let's see. So with that, we come to the end of the show. Tomorrow, myself and Manish will be slightly late. We have an event to attend. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel.
channel. And whenever you watch our videos, if you have any further questions, share your thought, your questions in all the platforms. We are almost everywhere in social media. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.
Take care.
Join
Take
our
care.
Telegram.
Yeah.